What's going on, Carson crew? We are back with Ordeal 67 and 68. Now, I've heard some news from a reliable source, and the author actually liked that tweet that Ordeal is about to be insane. It's about to get crazy. So subscribe to your boy. Join the crew. Let's go ahead and get to these chapters. Last time on Ordeal, we learned about these boxes. They're indestructible. They can change the world. That we have here in code. And the number one, let's get down to them. This was in the last chapter. She came in along with Mr. Ross, the head of code. Let's see what we're going to hear. What's going on? What's going to be crazy about this? Welcome, Chairman. Glad you two were able to attend. Chairman Aldred Ross. Somehow, Lil Wolf Cubs are learning more of code secrets every day, following in his footsteps. I mean, not footsteps, but steps. Okay. Interesting. He has an interesting look about him. You do everything you can to protect men from harm, yet evil always finds a way. These boxes, code hid. Would it be too much to ask what's inside, sir? Please, give me the info. Shay Hart, just know that no government has been deemed worthy to possess either one of these artifacts. No government at all. We spared no expense in our attempt to hide them. My colleagues here and I are two of the 4 people in the world who knew exact location. A dog will dig until it finds what it seeks. If only I could have destroyed them. So you can't destroy them. Indestructible. Our enemies have been searching for these artifacts for years. Anton King did well to prioritize the well-being of Prime Minister Partisan. However, we have reason to believe they successfully retrieved the details before their retreat. So is it going to be their job to go out there and be like, okay, we got to get it first before they do, and then re-hide it? Chairman, sir, if I may, will Code and KCG now focus on fortifying the location of the artifacts? We'd like to, but we may just be shooting ourselves in the back. Even though it is likely, we cannot officially confirm that the Titan Force did extract the whereabouts. Having a large military force guarding an area is as good as just handing them the boxes. So they're all in one place. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Spread them all out would kind of be, I don't know. But there is solace in knowing we have the upper hand. If they do attack, we already know the exact date. The doorway that leads to where the artifacts are contains an illuminated under specific conditions. It is illuminated. So it's only a certain day that you can actually get to the boxes in general. It is only during a full solar eclipse that the next of which is in exactly 30 days. So 30 days of training at least, which gives us adequate time to build a military force that even in the event of a breach. Okay, let's get, who is this? Why are you looking at her? Question mark. What's going on? We will form an army and build a base here in Greenland. Then we wait. It's our only move. What's going on? What's going on? So you seeing the power inside of them? I do hope you young people understand the severity of our predicament. This may develop into a war. We cannot allow life and death to fall in the wrong hands. Greenland is now under national alert. It's not a war. A skirmish is still inevitable. Makes sense so far. Don't attack until they do. But be ready to go in a moment's notice. My only question is, why can't the God tier assist in these boxes are that valuable? Involvement outside of God tier Chemio was discussed but vetoed. It changes the course of life itself. And you're not going to have your strongest people there? Not only will we draw too much attention to ourselves, but we'll be placing our best assets in one place. Remember, this battle is global. I'm sorry, but then why give the responsibility to Pedersen and not protect him? We did find protection for him and his next of kin, but that's not the issue. There were fewer than 10 people who knew Pedersen had it, all the trusted members of Code. I should have, hold on, so there's a traitor? I should have seen all the questionable leaks as the prelude to something greater. There's potentially someone within Code leaking information. Moving forward, trust that I will address this. I cannot manage the world of Chemios if I cannot manage my own home. I know Code sacrificed so much to maintain peace. It sucks that an enemy can rise up from amongst our own comrades. What can we do to help? You did more than enough tonight. You may have saved us from our own negligence, and we are eternally grateful. He seems like a nice guy, but I feel like he was just like, if the world's in danger, he's going to kill you off. You deserve a rest from combat. Your next assignment will be a simple one. Locate and inform 7th Lord Bjorn Grimson of details of tonight's briefing. He's the god tier we will be working with in the event of a conflict. After all, that's why he was stationed here, guarding the boxes in his code task. Okay, so you gotta go find Bjorn. Let's get called Bjorn. Bjorn. Okay, like Celtic a little bit. Red hair. 11 days we have been searching. What have you found, Bjorn? 7th hand. So that's the person who is his assistant, basically. Within the last month, I have smelled a massive chi signature. At first, I thought the foreign scent was a group, but every set of prints we observed was just one pair. I too have sensed its presence. It cannot be another god tier, for code would have informed me. Do you think it's a distortion in the atmosphere from a slew of titans in the area? Possibly. However, my assumptions are correct. There is a cameo with a chi that may rival my own. Come on. 1 month earlier. I thought we were going to time skip all the way to there. Never mind. We have the information we need, so I suggest we launch our attack. Master Greenland will fall. You must remember, if we do succeed in retrieving the location, the interest does not reveal itself for another 2 months at the next solar eclipse. The time of our attack is of little importance. We must see to it that we reveal our cards wisely. Once we attack the Prime Minister, it will confirm we possess a code informant, and it will be made known. Regardless of whether we retrieve the location, now or later, code will put up a fight of their lives. Let them try. We have 11 cards yet to reveal. We may sacrifice knowledge of our informant, but we have a force that will bring alliance to its knees. Any alliance to its knees. Okay, so these are 11 cards. Are they as strong as the god tiers? They can't be as strong, but formidable, right? What say ye, my children? Ooh, look at that. Hold on, look at the pup behind them, though. Is that real, or is that part of statute? We want blood, Father. Who will you send? I'm getting restless. If our mission involves a god tier, send me. I long to see who this world deems its champion. It's like, I want to see who you think, like, they put these people as god tiers, but I'm right here. That's what they're saying. The sacrifice you made does nothing if we remain in the cell, Father. Send us all, and we will burn it down. Patience. Y'all have a specific purpose. Your time will come. However, this task has one whom I already prepared. One to bring down the land of cold. Present day. The Iron Gaki. What is that? Okay. Come on, you're restless. I need to know what this guy can do. I need to know what the god tier could do also. Hold on, what is it? 9 minutes. I remember that. Okay. Port of Spain, Trinidad, Tobago. He up early. What's up with all the birds? Who's that? Turns around and looks. Oh, it's the assistant guy. Who? I was like, oh my God, who is that gonna be? Good evening. He's waiting for you. Hand of the fourth, Levi David. You request to see me, fourth lord? Don't tell me he did the Itachi. Oh no, he's just wearing a coat full of. Oh no, please sit. You got the ring on? Lord Abijah? Do you share vision with these crows? Their eyes are the same as yours. Look at that. Okay, kind of like a Renine gun type situation. Yes, her site is my very own. I placed them all over Trinidad and Tobago for our stay. It's a security that was used to protect my tribe many years ago. This talent has been passed on through my family for centuries. I am of the ancient tribe of Judah. But you, Aziz, I know what you possess. You are the bearer of the Karen talent. Kieran? Okay. Truly powerful talent. I knew the former user personally before she died. She was an old friend. Oh, we get some training? He's going to be a lot stronger. Because he's getting trained by one of the god tiers, right? With enough dedication, your talent has potential to enter our ranks. Becoming a god tier. Use it wisely. Develop your strength and overcome your weakness. The last user succeeded in reaching her full potential. However, she became arrogant and refused admission to Patmos. She became arrogant and refused. So hold on. She becomes arrogant, like they're gonna put her in jail. Of course she's gonna refuse, though. She didn't have to die that the way she did. She should have seen her own pride. I'm sorry you lost a friend, Lord Abijah. Lost. I am the one who killed her. Be not mistaken, boy. I did not call you here for a friendly banter. This is a warning. Your talent is greater than most. You must guard your morals and maintain your values. Let the teachings of Leo Thomas stay in your mind. He's this strong. Take no chances to explore the ways of the wicked, for it will stray. For if you stray, I will come for you. The potential to be a god. The Red House, the Parliament building of Trinidad. Trinidad and Tobago government is run by Council of 10. Okay. How is the Greenland mission you undertook going, Minister Gary? Richard. We recently had a massive hiccup, but a minimal casualties. I will keep you all abreast of any new developments. Apologize for our tardiness. You called another late meeting. What's the emergency, gentlemen? We've come bearing both good and bad news. Kimio civilian kidnappings have skyrocketed. Is that the bad or good news to you? That bad? Look, he smiles. The good news, comrades, is that in light of this pressing issue, I've successfully received 5 votes in favor of a proposed bill. The bill you posted over 6 months ago? The subject, all Kimil and Trinidad and Tobago to be surveillanced. That is correct. I will reiterate the contents of Head Chancellor's bill. It proposed that all the Kimils must attain a mandatory meeting. Oh, that thing from way back. Okay. Where the course of a few days, they will be given their Kimyo licenses. They will not be permitted to leave until every Kimyo has been documented. Then they may exit and stay under government protection until we can get the abduction under control. Still want to force documentation even after lifting the ban. 5 of you actually agreed to that. Enough, Gary. Voting was anonymous. I got the fro. We have to wear bracelets. It's like these bracelets temporarily restrict the use of weaker talents. They ought to last 5 days. It's long enough for the duration of the documentation, which should take approximately 3 days to complete. If you can't, it can't be helped. This seems like a practical solution. We can only hope Kim Mills will grant us the courtesy of supporting the 3 days of restricted movement. Hold on. Is that guy that's proposing the bill when he's going to make Kim Mills weak for 3 days or 5 days the informant? He might be an informant. Also, those who cannot defend themselves in this wave of abductions will come for our protection. With 2 god tiers on our soil, I'm sure they'll rest content. The Able. I assume you will provide living arrangements for the Kimios, but can you guarantee their safety? Yes, previously mentioned, we will be utilizing the Brian Lara Stadium. It's large enough to house the entire Kimio population. We will provide sleeping quarters for all the attendees. It may take us months to get the abductions under control. The entire facility will have 2 sets of parameters. Like Fourth Lord Abijah has confirmed he will be able to assist for the first 3 days as added security. Looks like your plan is already in motion, Head Chancellor. We have a hope of protecting both humans and Kimiyo's citizens. Comrades, I would like to suggest addendum to this bill. What? Our nation is small yet powerful. We are one of the few with the opportunity to gather the entire Kimio population under one roof. We must seize this opportunity. I must to execute all attendees by detonating the stadium. Chemos can reshape our world. What happens when they rise up against us? We must rid this place of monsters that threaten our very human existence, lest everything we have built be vanquished. Are you... Here's the thing. He's not understanding. Okay, I get it. You're scared of superhuman beings, right? If they really want to take over, of course they could. I get it. But Kimios are worldwide. They're worldwide. They're everywhere. And if you kill all the Kimios you have, and for some reason they rebel, you have no Kimios on your side. That's just, you animal. Your true colors finally show, Abel. And I far from surprised. Abel Legasov, you piece of hit his hands down. I call for the immediate impeachment of the head chancellor. Oh yeah, you ought to be removed from this office this instant. Just a second, Gary. He chose the perfect time to suggest such an atrocity. Our law states an impeachment cannot be implemented until the accused party no longer has any bills being undertaken. Until the stadium bill is fully executed, he legally remains head chancellor. He can't be touched. Very well then. Fulfill your obligations, Legasov, but when it's over, I will have you thrown into the deepest, darkest cell on earth. Your eyes will never behold light again. He proposed genocide on them. I can't believe it. I am shocked. I thought, I liked the chapter. We got a little bit of information about the Kimios and one of them possibly become a god tier. But then this is crazy. I don't know why I didn't think of it. I just thought, they were going to weaken them, but he just wants to kill them all. Yo, what? That's crazy. All right, guys, that is it. Carson Crew. I will see you guys on the next chapter. Subscribe to your boy. Peace. We're out of here.